A baseball glove behind the door, old report cards in the drawer, one forgotten sweater hanging there, still carrying traces of years. You folded boxes on the floor, pausing at each bedroom door. The hallway echoed differently, without young footsteps running free. I saw you wipe away a tear, then laugh and say it's awfully quiet here. Funny how a house can shrink and somehow grow at once. Rooms still hold your laughter, even after you've moved on. The walls remember bedtime songs and all the nights that felt too long. Rooms still hold your laughter, soft as Sunday morning light. And now that it's just me and you, perhaps love begins again tonight. The kitchen clock kept steady time as we packed away the crayon signs, tiny handprints by the stairs, proof that love had lived right there. You found a photograph of us, young and hopeful on a bus. You smiled and said, "Look at our hair," then leaned into my shoulder. We spent so many years giving away pieces of ourselves with joy. And now the silence gently asks, what will you do with each other? Rooms still hold your laughter, even after you've moved on. The walls remember bedtime songs and all the nights that felt too long. Rooms still hold your laughter, soft as Sunday morning light. And now that it's just me and you, perhaps love begins again tonight. One chapter closes quietly, without applause or ceremony, but endings sometimes leave the space for forgotten dances to return. We weren't losing what we built, we were being handed back to each other. Rooms still hold your laughter, and always will. But tonight the house feels different, not emptier, just still. Rooms still hold your laughter, while moonlight paints the floor. And after loving everyone else first, I get to fall for you once more. reached across the moving boxes, pulled me gently by the hand. The record player started turning, and in the middle of the empty living room, we danced.
Sunday sunlight through the blinds, dust and gold in borrowed time. The little cafe down the street still saves our favorite window seat. You never rush the morning news, always hum those old dance tunes. And somehow, without trying to, you make ordinary moments bloom. No fireworks across the sky, no grand parade passing by, just your hand reaching for mine, and the sweetest peace I've ever known. It's the way you stir my coffee like you've got nowhere else to be, the way you smile across the table as if loving me comes naturally. No diamonds shining on display, no fancy words left to say. It's the little things you do that make me fall in love with you. You still open every door, though I've walked through them before. You still laugh at all my jokes, even the ones nobody knows. Rainy afternoons drift by, records spinning, apple pie, and every quiet, simple day feels like a song we forgot to name. People chase what fades away, but I found forever in the everyday. 1,000 tiny acts of grace written softly on your face. It's the way you stir my coffee like you've got nowhere else to be, the way you smile across the table as if loving me comes naturally. No diamonds shining on display, no fancy words left to say. It's the little things you do that make me fall in love with you. Years from now when silver shows in the places youth once glowed, I won't count the dances missed or all the stars we didn't wish. I remember Sunday light, your sleepy eyes, your tie not tied, because forever isn't grand, it's choosing the same gentle hand. It's the way you stir my coffee, still the sweetest part of me, the way your laughter fills the room and turns the ordinary into bloom. If heaven looks like anything, I hope it's mornings just like these, with little things that lovers do, and one more cup to share with you. The waitress waves, the record slows, morning drifts where memory goes, and in the hush of clinking spoons, I fall in love with you anew.
said advice, said young love rarely survives. We had a rented second floor, a squeaky bed and little more. A coffee can above the sink, filled with nickels, hopes and dreams. You'd count them twice and grin at me, like we were rich beyond belief. We couldn't offer luxury, no silver spoons or guarantees, but every time you took my hand, I knew exactly where I'd stand. Held together by pennies and the promises we'd keep, a little faith, a lot of love, and barely enough sleep. Held together by pennies, still dancing through the doubt. The world kept saying, you'll never last, but we kept proving them wrong. The wallpaper began to peel, winter slipped beneath the seals. You'd wrap your cold hands into mine and call those freezing nights just fine. We shared one coat to catch the bus, one umbrella big enough, and somehow every sacrifice made our laughter sound more bright. Some people wait for perfect days, for bigger homes and safer ways, but love has never asked for much, only hearts that choose to stay. Held together by pennies and the promises we'd keep, a little faith, a lot of love, and barely enough sleep. Held together by pennies, still dancing through the doubt. The world kept saying, you'll never last, but we kept proving them wrong. Now and then I still recall how we'd lean against the hall, dreaming out loud without a clue, how much life we'd make come true. The sweetest riches I have known never lived inside a vault. They slept beside me every night. Held together by pennies, but never short on grace. The years may weather everything except the look upon your face. Held together by pennies and all the dreams we drew. If I had to start again, I'd still build a life with you. The coffee can sits on the shelf, older now than both ourselves, filled with pennies, faded years, and a fortune made of love.
You walked me to the garden gate 10 minutes after it got late. We'd already said goodbye about a dozen different times. The porch light painted gold and blue. You shuffled in those worn-out about shoes. We talked about the weather first, anything to calm our nerves. Then silence settled in between, the sweetest kind I'd ever seen. I looked away, then looked at you, and somehow courage slipped right through. Good night, don't say it back, I whispered with a nervous laugh. I think I'm falling much too fast. Then stared down at the garden path. Good night, don't say it back, pretend you didn't hear all that. But when I turned, your blushing smile told me everything I needed to know. The crickets played their midnight tune, the summer air was wrapped in June. You scratched your head and cleared your throat, as if searching for the perfect quote. You finally said, I'll see you soon, while staring at the silver moon. But your trembling hands betrayed every secret left unsaid. No violins came rushing in, no fireworks lit up the wind. Just two young hearts learning how to speak the truth out loud. Good night, don't say it back, I whispered with a nervous laugh. I think I'm falling much too fast. Then stared down at the garden path. Good night, don't say it back, pretend you didn't hear all that. But when I turned, your blushing smile told me everything I needed to know. Funny how the biggest words can arrive so quietly, not dressed in certainty, just wrapped in honesty. And maybe that's what made them true. Good night, don't say it back, I almost wished I'd take it back. Then you reached out and held my hand, and all my fear dissolved at last. Good night, don't say it back, you softly laughed at my defense, then whispered low before you left, I think I'm falling too. The screen door closed, the stars stood still, the night lay sleeping on the hill. And somewhere between fear and grace, first love finally found its voice.
You packed my lunch before sunrise, still half asleep, rubbing your eyes. An apple coffee, buttered bread, a little note in blue ink said, "Don't forget your scarf today, and kiss me twice when you're on your way. The weather says it's turning cold, but not the way I love you." I laughed out loud on the factory floor, like I was 24 once more. Some people buy expensive things, gold watches, diamond rings, but darling, all I've ever needed fit inside a folded page. Folded notes in your lunchbox, hidden underneath the pie. Tiny words that somehow turn ordinary afternoons into July. Folded notes in your lunchbox still make my heartbeat race. After all these passing years, I still blush when I read your name. One said, "Don't work too hard today." Another, "Meet me by the lake." One simply drew a crooked heart with arrows pointing back to ours. The boys all teased me endlessly, said she still writes those things. I smiled and tucked them in my coat, like treasures no one else could hold. Funny how the smallest signs can rescue tired hearts on difficult days. Love doesn't always shout aloud. Sometimes it whispers in handwriting. Folded notes in your lunchbox, hidden underneath the pie. Tiny words that somehow turn ordinary afternoons into July. Folded notes in your lunchbox still make my heartbeat race. After all these passing years, I still blush when I read your name. One day the ink may fade away, the paper soften with its age, but every sentence that you wrote will live inside my chest. Because romance wasn't something lost in youth, it just learned how to fit into a lunchbox. Folded notes in your lunchbox, the sweetest letters I've received. No famous poems, no perfect lines, just pieces of your everyday love. Folded notes in your lunchbox, tucked beside my dreams. And if I had to choose again, I'd still choose every note from you. The whistle blew, the workday ended. I found one final message waiting. Bring home milk and dance with me tonight.
The house had fallen fast asleep. Streetlights painted gold on our sheets. You turned and asked me in the dark, Do you still dream the way you did? I smiled and traced your weathered hand, remembering the girl I had been, the one who thought the world was wide and love could bend the hands of time. Outside, the autumn leaves drifted by like old postcards across the sky. Inside, your breathing next to mine still sounded like home. Autumn after midnight, we whispered what we never said. All the roads we almost took, all the books we never read. Autumn after midnight, you kissed my tired eyes and taught me dreams don't disappear. They simply change their shape with time. You spoke about a little boat and seeing Paris before we grew old. I laughed and said I always wished to learn the songs the sparrows sing. We weren't the children we had been, running reckless through our teens, but something softer had arrived, a quieter kind of wonder. No orchestra was playing then, no crowded ballroom full of friends, just two old souls beneath one roof, still discovering the truth. Autumn after midnight, we whispered what we never said. All the roads we almost took, all the books we never read. Autumn after midnight, you kissed my tired eyes and taught me dreams don't disappear. They simply change their shape with time. If tomorrow comes too fast and photographs become our past, promise me we'll never lose the courage to imagine, because love isn't staying young, it's staying curious together. Autumn after midnight, the world grew small and sweet. No grand regrets, no aching hearts, just gratitude wrapped in memory. Autumn after midnight, as dawn began to rise, I realized my favorite dream was waking by your side. The clock kept humming through the night, the curtains danced in silver light, and somewhere between midnight
ballroom closed at 10:30. You waved goodbye and then we climbed aboard the city line. Too busy talking to read the signs. 3 stops later, you looked at me, said, I don't think this is Oakwood Street. I tried to act like I had a plan, but darling, I was just as lost. The driver laughed in his rear view glass, said young love never checks the map. You covered your mouth, trying not to grin, and I fell for you all over again. We took the wrong bus home that night, but somehow everything felt right. Missed our stop and lost some time, only to find what mattered most in life. We took the wrong bus home, it's true, and that's how I got more of you. Funny how the heart can roam, then finally know it's home. Streetlights painted silver lines across your sleepy laughing eyes. You rested softly on my sleeve, like you had nowhere else to be. The city looked brand new somehow, because you pointed things out loud. A bakery, a church, a stray old cat. I love the way you noticed that. Some people spend their whole lives trying to arrive exactly on time, but the sweetest detours often start when you stop rushing your heart. We took the wrong bus home that night, but somehow everything felt right. Missed our stop and lost some time, only to find what mattered most in life. We took the wrong bus home, it's true, and that's how I got more of you. Funny how the heart can roam, then finally know it's home. Years from now, when stories fade and all our careful plans have changed, I won't remember where we meant to be. I'll remember how you laughed, how you squeezed my hand, and how getting lost led me exactly where I needed to be. We took the wrong bus home that night, under sleepy downtown lights. No perfect ending, no grand design, just your hand fitting into mine. We took the wrong bus home, my dear, and somehow ended up right here. Of all the roads I've ever known, the best one brought me home to you. The driver called the final stop. The city rain began to drop. You kissed my cheek and softly said, let's get lost again someday.
The folding chairs were lined in rows. The county hall was dressed in gold. Children raced between the aisles. Old friends traded borrowed smiles. You stood backstage adjusting your tie, saying, I'm not sure I'll get this right. I kissed your cheek and took your hand, like I had done 1,000 times. You never chased the city lights or dreamed of headlines overnight, but everyone who knew your heart already knew you were a star. Make room for one more song tonight, one more reason my heart still shines. You may never fill arenas wide, but you filled this little life of mine. Make room for one more song tonight. Let the old piano guide, because the man the whole room sees is still the boy who danced with me. The spotlight found your nervous smile. You missed a lyric for a while, then laughed and started back again, and won the crowd with honesty. Mrs. Parker wiped her eyes. Mr. Reed kept singing lines, and I just sat there in my seat, falling in love all over again. Some people measure worth through fame, through silver screens and famous names, but greatness often wears a softer face and comes home every day. Make room for one more song tonight, one more reason my heart still shines. You may never fill arenas wide, but you fill this little life of mine. Make room for one more song tonight. Let the old piano guide, because the man the whole room sees is still the boy who danced with me. When our hair turns winter white and memory softens at the sides, I know exactly what I'll hear. Not applause from strangers passing through, but your voice drifting through the kitchen, singing off key just for me. Make room for one more song tonight. to get it right. The years may change the way we stand, but never what I understand. Make room for one more song tonight, as the final notes arrive. The sweetest melodies I've known were the ones we built together. The crowd stood up, the curtains closed. You searched until you found my eyes, and with one quiet, grateful smile, you took your final bow.
I found it in an old tackle box, wrapped in a handkerchief from another lifetime. Kingfisher skimmed across the water by the lake we used to know. Their sapphire wings caught morning sunlight half a century ago. The wooden dock leaned toward the reeds, as though listening to the shore, where summer days seemed endless then, and clocks meant very little more. Memory has a curious way of hiding treasures in plain sight. Kingfisher keepsake from another year, bringing distant voices near. Every ripple, every gleam returns a dream. Kingfisher keepsake, soft and true, holding traces left by you, like a melody too precious to erase, still filled with grace. Inside the box I found a photograph, curled softly at the sides. You stood beside a rowboat smiling, with sunlight in your eyes. A pressed blue feather rested underneath, from a bird we'd once admired. And suddenly the lake, the dock, the summer, all quietly returned. The smallest objects can carry entire worlds. Kingfisher keepsake through the years, past the laughter and the tears. Every season left behind still lives within the mind. Kingfisher keepsake, calm and slow, teaching grateful hearts to know. Like a photograph protected from the rain, by love's refrain. We spend so much time trying to hold on to moments, never realizing they've already found a home inside us.
Every evening at dusk, she lit the lantern before anything else. Lantern light filled the farmhouse kitchen with a gentle amber glow. The day's last sunlight faded slowly beyond the fields below. A kettle hummed upon the stovetop. The curtains danced with air, and somehow every corner of the room felt protected there. Love often reveals itself in the smallest routines. Lantern lullaby in the evening light, turning shadows warm tonight. Every flicker, every flame whispers my name. Lantern lullaby, soft and low, teaching grateful hearts to know. Like a melody too gentle to forget, my safest haven yet. Mother folded clothes beside me while humming old refrains, songs she'd learned from her own mother, passed like summer rain. She never spoke in grand declarations or promised distant skies, yet every gesture carried wisdom hidden in disguise. The quietest people sometimes leave the loudest echoes. Lantern lullaby through the years, past the laughter and the tears. Every lesson, every grace still fills this place. Lantern lullaby, calm and true, offering another view. Like a photograph time could never dim, because of her within. I used to think strength looked like certainty. Now I know it often looks like kindness, repeated every day.
The first snow arrived before supper, and the gazebo looked like a Christmas card. Gingerbread lights adorn the bandstand at the center of the town. Snowflakes drifted past the rooftops, settling gently down. Children press their noses to shop windows, dreaming of gifts and toys, while distant church bells floated softly through the winter noise. Some evenings seemed determined to become memories. Gingerbread gazebo in the snowfall light, turning ordinary bright. Every lantern, every tree feels like memory. Gingerbread gazebo, warm and slow, teaching grateful hearts to know, like a melody too sweet to leave behind, forever on the mind. You wore a wool coat trimmed with velvet and mittens stitched by hand. We shared roasted chestnuts by the fountain while a brass band played. The square was filled with happy strangers, yet somehow felt our own, as though every sparkling window invited us back home. Love doesn't need grand occasions, only shared moments. Gingerbread gazebo through the years, past the laughter and the tears. Every snowfall, every song reminds us we belong. Gingerbread gazebo, calm and true, offering another view, like a photograph beneath old glass, preserving Christmas past. The older I grow, the more I understand that the magic of the holidays lives inside the people, not the decorations. Gingerbread gazebo near midnight, still illuminating night. Every candle, every cheer brings loved ones near. Gingerbread gazebo, old and bright, keeping little hopes alight. And every winter evening sky still feels like that December. The snow keeps falling, the band keeps playing. Stay a little longer. The ornaments came down from the attic, and suddenly the house remembered Christmas.
Xylophone chimes from the record player fill the hallway with delight. Garlands wrapped around the banister as snow arrived that night. The kitchen smelled of sugar cookies and cinnamon by the fire, while children circled brightly wrapped gifts consumed by sweet desire. Traditions are little time machines we gladly step into each year. Xylophone Christmas through the falling snow, bringing warmth to all we know. Every ribbon, every tree feels like memory. Xylophone Christmas, soft and bright, turning ordinary into light, like a melody too joyful to outgrow. Year after year it shows. Grandpa wore the same red sweater that he'd worn for 20 years. Grandma laughed at all his stories, even after all those years. A little boy played reindeer proudly with antlers made from cardboard scraps, and somehow every tiny moment felt too precious to unwrap. The finest gifts cannot be purchased, only shared. Xylophone Christmas through the years, past the laughter and the tears. Every blessing, every guest made the season blessed. Xylophone Christmas, calm and true, offering a kinder view, like a photograph pinned to the wall, treasured by us all. One day the decorations will belong to someone else, but the love attached to them will keep traveling forward. Christmas, near midnight, still making little faces bright. Every candle, every song reminds us we belong. Xylophone Christmas, old and sweet, gathering everyone to meet. And every snowfall that I see brings Christmas home to me. Leave the lights on, one more carol. Merry Christmas.
The maple tree is taller now, so are the children who once played beneath it. Silver maple by the backyard cast its shadow on the lawn, where little feet once raced in circles from dusk until the dawn. A tire swing hung from the highest branch, moving gently in the breeze, like a keeper of forgotten summers and scraped up childhood knees. The years don't disappear, they simply change shape. Silver maple sonata through the years, holding laughter, holding tears. Every branch and every ring knows everything. Silver maple sonata precious moments in view, like a melody too faithful to depart, still living in the heart. I remember teaching bicycles and catching falling kites, checking under beds for monsters on stormy summer nights. Now those same small hands are older, building lives of their own. Yet every holiday they return here, and somehow time folds home. Parenthood is learning how to let go with love. Silver maple sonata through the years, past ambitions, hopes and fears. Every milestone, every mile still returns a smile. Silver maple sonata, calm and slow, teaching grateful hearts to know. Like a photograph protected from the rain by love's refrain. Trees don't hold on to their leaves forever. Children don't remain children forever. Yet both leave beauty behind in every season. Silver maple sonata near sunset's glow, still the finest thing I know. Every autumn drifting by paints another sky. Silver maple sonata, old and bright, still illuminating night. And every maple leaf that falls feels a little like a blessing. The swing still creaks, the leaves still dance. Welcome home.
The theater closed decades ago, but every time I pass it, the marquee still lights up in my mind. Thistledown drifted through the alley beside the old Art Deco sign, where silver screen romances once made perfect stars align. The velvet curtains gathered dust now, the ticket booth stood still and bare, yet echoes of applause remained suspended in the air. Some dreams leave footprints long after the stage goes dark. Thistledown theater and memories glow, still the sweetest place I know. Every spotlight, every scene feels evergreen. still filled with grace. You bought the balcony tickets for a picture show in June. We shared a box of buttered popcorn beneath the silver moon. The hero kissed the leading lady. The orchestra swelled on cue. Yet all I really remember is reaching for your hand and finding you. The finest stories often happen off the screen. Thistledown theater through the years, past the laughter and the tears. Every memory left behind still plays within my mind. Thistledown theater, calm and true, offering another view, like a photograph protected from the rain by love's refrain. Perhaps nostalgia isn't sadness. Perhaps it's gratitude for moments beautiful enough to be missed. Thistledown theater near twilight's glow, still the dearest thing I know. Every marquee light I see brings you back to me. Thistledown theater, old and grand, still more beautiful than planned. And every movie palace left behind lives somewhere in my heart. Coming attractions, one more picture show, front row for two.
The first snow arrived before supper, and the gazebo looked like a Christmas card. Gingerbread lights adorn the bandstand at the center of the town. Snowflakes drifted past the rooftops, settling gently down. Children press their noses to shop windows, dreaming of gifts and toys, while distant church bells floated softly through the winter noise. Some evenings seemed determined to become memories. Gingerbread gazebo in the snowfall light, turning ordinary bright. Every lantern, every tree feels like memory. Gingerbread gazebo, warm and slow, teaching grateful hearts to know like a melody too sweet to leave behind, forever on the mind. You wore a wool coat trimmed with velvet and mittens stitched by hand. We shared roasted chestnuts by the fountain while the brass band played. The square was filled with happy strangers, yet somehow felt our own, as though every sparkling window invited us back home. Love doesn't need grand occasions, only shared moments. Gingerbread gazebo through the years, past the laughter and the tears. Every snowfall, every song reminds us we belong. Gingerbread gazebo, calm and true, offering another view, like a photograph beneath old glass, preserving Christmas past. The older I grow, the more I understand that the magic of the holidays lives inside the people, not the decorations. Gingerbread gazebo near midnight, still illuminating night. Every candle, every cheer brings loved ones near. Gingerbread gazebo, old and bright, keeping little hopes alight. And every winter evening sky still feels like that December. The snow keeps falling, the band keeps playing. Stay a little longer.
Before the city woke up, the newsstand lights were already glowing. Nightingales sang from the park trees beyond the avenue of stone, while the corner newsstand opened long before the rush had grown. Fresh newspapers lined the shelves beside peppermint and gum, and every morning brought familiar faces, one by one. Some people become part of our lives without ever entering our homes. Nightingale newsstand in the morning light, making ordinary bright. Every greeting, Every smile makes the day worthwhile. Nightingale, you stand warm and true, offering a friendly view, like a melody too simple to outgrow from long ago. Mr. Harris knew the birthdays of nearly everyone in town. He saved crossword books for teachers and set favorite magazines down. He'd ask about your children, remember your vacation plans, and somehow make a crowded city feel small enough for friends. Belonging often begins with being remembered. Nightingale knew stand through the years, past the laughter and the tears. Every headline, every dawn still carries on. Nightingale knew stand calm and slow, teaching grateful hearts to know, like a photograph tucked safely away, brightening another day.
Everybody had advice, said young love rarely survives. We had a rented second floor, a squeaky bed and little more, a coffee can above the sink filled with nickels, hopes and dreams. You'd count them twice and grin at me like we were rich beyond belief. We couldn't offer luxury, no silver spoons or guarantees. But every time you took my hand, I knew exactly where I'd stand. Held together by pennies and the promises we'd keep, a little faith, a lot of love, and barely enough sleep. Held together by pennies, still dancing through the doubt. The world kept saying you'll never last, but we kept proving them wrong. The wallpaper began to peel, winter slipped beneath the seals. You'd wrap your cold hands into mine and call those freezing nights just fine. We shared one coat to catch the bus, one umbrella big enough, and somehow every sacrifice made our laughter sound more bright. Some people wait for perfect days, for bigger homes and safer ways, but love has never asked for much, only hearts that choose to stay. Held together by pennies and the promises we'd keep, a little faith, a lot of love, and barely enough sleep. Held together by pennies, still dancing through the doubt. The world kept saying you'll never last, but we kept proving them wrong. Now and then I still recall how we'd lean against the hall, dreaming out loud without a clue how much life we'd make come true. The sweetest riches I have known never lived inside a vault. They slept beside me every night, held together by pennies, but never short on grace. The years may weather everything except the look upon your face. Held together by pennies and all the dreams we drew. If I had to start again, I'd still build a life with you. The coffee can sits on the shelf, older now than both ourselves, filled with pennies, faded years, and a fortune made of love.
Mama folded Sunday lace, Daddy wore that patient face. The kitchen smelled of apple pie, and old records hummed nearby. I watched them move a little slow, the way September breezes blow. And for the first time in my life, I noticed how the years had passed. You reached over and squeezed my hand without a single word. Some comforts don't need language, only someone who understands. Every September leaf reminds me nothing golden stays the same, but love can soften every season without forgetting where it came from. Every September leaf that falls whispers gently through it all. Hold the ones you love a little longer before October calls. Daddy asked if we'd stay for tea. Mama smiled at memories. They spoke about the county fair and dances held in younger years. I caught your eyes across the room, the way I used to back in June, and suddenly I understood. Time wasn't something to outrun. love can learn a sweeter grace by staying. Every September leaf reminds me nothing golden stays the same, but love can soften every season without forgetting where it came from. Every September leaf that falls whispers gently through it all. Hold the ones you love a little longer before October calls. One day we'll sit where they sit now, speaking softly through the dusk, and I hope someone watching us sees tenderness instead of fear, because growing older isn't losing spring, it's learning how to bloom in autumn. Every September leaf reminds me the sweetest things are never owned. They're borrowed for a little while and cherished as they're shown. Every September leaf that falls teaches what the heart recalls. Love isn't measured by forever, but by showing up through it all. The record crackled one last tune, sunlight faded from the room, and outside September drifted by as we held each other closer.
The house was quieter than before. A silence settled through the door. You folded sweaters in the den, then unfolded them again. I knew there wasn't much to say, no clever words to ease the ache, so I made 2 cups of tea and sat beside your shaking knees. Some nights aren't meant for fixing things or finding reasons in between. Sometimes love is simply this, choosing not to leave. Just stay until the morning, let the darkness lose its hold. You don't have to carry sorrow all by yourself tonight. Just stay until the morning, and if the tears still fall, I'll be right here beside you until the light comes through. The old clock hummed against the wall, rain traced shadows through the hall. You leaned your head against my chest and finally let yourself rest. No ballroom gowns, no summer skies, no fireworks in younger eyes. Yet never had I loved you more than in that fragile quiet. The vows we never spoke aloud were written in these moments now. Love isn't only celebration, it's shelter. Just stay until the morning. Let the darkness lose its hold. You don't have to carry sorrow all by yourself tonight. Just stay until the morning, and if the tears still fall, I'll be right here beside you until the light comes through. Years from now I won't recall every photograph upon the wall, but I remember how your hand reached for mine in the dark. Because the truest kind of love doesn't run from broken hearts, it helps them beat again. Just stay until the morning. The dawn is closer than it seems. We'll gather up these scattered pieces and learn to breathe again. Just stay until the morning, and let tomorrow come. Because no matter what this life may bring, you'll never face it alone. The first bird sang beyond the trees, daylight slipped across the sheets, and somewhere between midnight and sunrise, hope returned quietly.
You walked me to the garden gate 10 minutes after it got late. We'd already said goodbye about a dozen different times. The porch light painted golden blue. You shuffled in those worn out shoes. We talked about the weather first, anything to calm our nerves. Then silence settled in between, the sweetest kind I'd ever seen. I looked away, then looked at you, and somehow courage slipped right through. Good night, don't say it back, I whispered with a nervous laugh. I think I'm falling much too fast. Then stared down at the garden path. Good night, don't say it back, pretend you didn't hear all that. But when I turned, your blushing smile told me everything I needed to know. crickets played their midnight tune. The summer air was wrapped in June. You scratched your head and cleared your throat, as if searching for the perfect quote. You finally said, "I'll see you soon," while staring at the silver moon. But your trembling hands betrayed every secret left unsaid. No violins came rushing in, no fireworks lit up the wind. Just two young hearts learning how to speak the truth out loud. Good night, don't say it back, I whispered with a nervous laugh. I think I'm falling much too fast. Then stared down at the garden path. Good night, don't say it back, pretend you didn't hear all that. But when I turned, your blushing smile told me everything I needed to know. Funny how the biggest words can arrive so quietly, not dressed in certainty, just wrapped in honesty. And maybe that's what made them true. Good night, don't say it back, I almost wished I'd take it back. Then you reached out and held my hand, and all my fear dissolved at last. Good night, don't say it back, you softly laughed at my defense, then whispered low before you left, I think I'm falling too. The screen door closed, the stars stood still. The night lay sleeping on the hill, and somewhere between fear and grace, first love finally found its voice.
We hadn't spoken for an hour. The kitchen held the aftermath. Two coffee cups gone cold and still. The radio turned way down low. You walked outside without a word, wrapped a blanket round your shoulders. I waited 5 more stubborn minutes, then carried mine out too. The porch swing moved beneath the stars, old enough to know our hearts. Some apologies arrive in silence before they reach the lips. Leave the porch swing moving, don't bring it to a stop. Even when we're hurt and human, don't give up what we've got. Leave the porch swing moving through every changing season, because love isn't never falling, it's choosing to stay seated beside each other. You asked if I remembered when we painted this old house ourselves. Blue on the shutters, white on the fence. laughter in our hair. I looked at you beneath the moon, the same girl from the county dance. Only now your softer eyes know how to forgive before I asked. No marriage keeps a spotless floor, no promise avoids every storm, but faithful hearts learn when to bend without learning how to leave. Leave the porch, swing moving, don't bring it to a stop. Even when we're hurt and human, don't give up what we've got. Leave the porch, swing moving through every changing season, because love isn't never falling, it's choosing to stay seated beside each other. Years ago we'd slam the door, certain we were keeping score. Now we know what matters more. Who reaches first with a blanket, who stays long enough to listen, who remembers we're on the same side. Leave the porch, swing moving, long after tempers cool. The stars don't ask for perfection, only the courage to shine through. Leave the porch, swing moving, and hold my weathered hand. For the truest kind of romance learns how to love imperfectly. The crickets sang beyond the yard, the swing creaked softly in the dark. You leaned your head against my shoulder, and neither one of us said, I'm sorry. We didn't have to. The porch swing already had.
The ballroom shimmered silver blue. I wore my favorite dress for you. The orchestra began to sway, and then she asked if you would dance. You smiled the way polite boys do, said just one song, I'll be right through. I nodded like it meant nothing, then stirred my lemonade too long. I laughed with friends and fixed my hair like I had not a single care. But every turn across that floor made my young heart beat louder. I pretended I didn't care while counting every step you shared. I looked away, then looked again, and wished that song would finally end. I pretended I didn't care, though everyone could see it there, because the truth I couldn't hide was how much I loved you. You caught my eye from across the room. trumpets softened into June. You mouth the words, it's only one, and somehow that made it worse. I folded napkins into squares, smiled at jokes I couldn't hear. Then suddenly you stood by me, holding out your hand. You whispered, darling, don't you know, you're the only dance I chose, and every foolish fear dissolved inside your gentle voice. I pretended I didn't care, while counting every step you shed. I looked away, then looked again, and wished that song would finally end. I pretended I didn't care, though everyone could see it there, because the truth I couldn't hide was how much I loved you. First love isn't always grace. Sometimes it's a flushed young face, a stubborn smile, and restless hands. Learning what devotion means, and maybe jealousy in its sweetest form, is simply love discovering its depth. I pretended I didn't care, until you brushed away my fears. You pulled me close beneath the light, and held me through the final dance. I pretended I didn't care, but now I'm glad you knew, because the girl who hid her heart was hopelessly in love with you. The ballroom emptied one by one. The orchestra had long been done. You kissed my cheek outside the door, and I never pretended anymore.
The old theater stood on Cedar Street. Its faded sign still blinked and beat. A handwritten note upon the glass, final showing before we close. You squeezed my arm and softly smiled, the same way you did as a child. I bought 2 tickets out of habit, like no time had passed at all. We sat beneath those velvet seats, where nervous hands first learned to meet. The silver screen had lost its shine, but not the memories in our minds. Neon on the marquee, still spelling out your name to me. The movie changed, the years rolled by, but you still steal my breath sometimes. Neon on the marquee, flickering faithfully. Some places disappear with time, but first love leaves the lights behind. The projector hummed its tired tune, dust danced softly through the room. You laughed about the night I spilled popcorn all across your shoes. I apologized once more for fun. You said I'd let you ruin another one, then leaned your head against my shoulder like you always do. The credits fade for every show, curtains fall and seasons go, but love isn't measured by how long things stay. It's how deeply they remain. Neon on the marquee, still spelling out your name to me. The movie changed, the years rolled by, but you still steal my breath sometimes. Neon on the marquee, flickering faithfully. Some places disappear with time, but first love leaves the lights behind. One day this street may look brand new without the signs we once knew, but somewhere inside this aging heart, the opening scene still plays. A shy hello, a shared armrest, a love story beginning quietly. Neon on the marquee, one last showing for you and me. No standing ovation, no grand goodbye, just your hand resting close to mine. Neon on the marquee, the final picture fades to black, but of all the stories I have loved, ours is the one I'd watch again. The ushers locked the theater doors, rain shimmered on the sidewalk floor. You looked at me beneath the glowing sign and asked, do you still wanna catch the late show with me?
Our daughter wore her mother's lace, our son-in-law looked pale with grace. The ballroom buzzed with family names, and flashes from the cameras came. You straightened out your borrowed tie, then caught that old familiar light, the one you wore in '59 before you ever made me yours. The speeches carried on and on, the cousins sang another song. You leaned and whispered through your grin, I've got a better plan than this. Kiss me before the cake is cut, before they call the newlyweds up. Let's steal a dance beneath the lights, like we're 22 tonight. Kiss me before the cake is cut, before the grandkids catch us. After all these passing years, you're still my favorite kind of trouble. We slip beyond the crowded hall, past framed photographs on the wall. The band rehearsed a softer tune, and moonlight wandered through the room. You spun me slowly by the stage, ignoring every ache of age. I laughed until I couldn't stand, then rested safely in your hands. Funny how the heart forgets the number written on the years, because the music always knows exactly who we used to be. Kiss me before the cake is cut, before they call the newlyweds up. Let's steal a dance beneath the lights, like we're 22 tonight. Kiss me before the cake is cut, before the grandkids catch us. After all these passing years, you're still my favorite kind of trouble. One day the photographs may fade and names may soften with age, but if anyone should ask me what remained, I'll tell them this: the way your eyes still searched for mine, even in a crowded room. Kiss me before the cake is cut, the orchestra is warming up. Let's make one more beautiful mistake and keep the whole room waiting. Kiss me before the cake is cut, like the years never mattered much, because every love story needs proof that forever can still flirt. The guests applauded from afar. Someone called us back by name. You kissed my cheek and softly laughed. They can wait another minute.
The room is soft and still, your shadow touches mine, and every little heartbeat falls gently into time. You lean a little closer, the whole night disappears, and love becomes so simple whenever you are near. Close enough to forever, close enough to stay, close enough to hold you, close enough to hold you, till the night turns into day. Close enough to forever. Nothing left to prove, only your heart beside me. Only this kind of love. Your hand rests on my shoulder, your cheek is warm and near,
and every road behind me feels worth the lonely years. No promise needs to find us, no stars need to align. For all I ever wanted is here inside your eyes. Let morning wait outside. Let time forget our names. As long as you are with me, the world can stay the same. Close enough to forever, close enough to know that every dream I carried was leading where you go. Close enough to forever, close enough tonight. Hold me just a little longer and keep the feeling alive. Close enough to forever, close enough for love.